I'm Don, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to paint some classic Necron Immortals with Vallejo Colors. Key to painting metal miniatures or pewter miniatures is cleaning it really well. And as you can hear, the roosters agree. Dry the minis with tissue and hair dryer before painting. We're priming with Mecha Black Primer as usual. It's the best acrylic primer today. It's very durable once you've painted it well and cured it properly. Thin the black primer 1:1 with my thinning sauce. I'm using a 0.4 airbrush at 25-ish psi. Paint in thin coats and always let dry in between coats. It doesn't show in the video because I sped it up and edited the raw footage, but I was kinda like hair drying the little minis for almost a minute. It gave me, or it will give me, a really durable finish because I'm force curing the paint in between coats. Now we paint the base color. We're using Metal Color Burnt Iron. Do not use the thinner. Just use a couple of drops of flow improver because the Metal Colors is really thin already. I chose the burnt iron because I wanted a dull finish for the base color of the Necron. So the client here wants painting all over the kit, so a dull finish is good for the zenithal effect I'm going for later. The new formula Metal Color is really good. The coverage is insane, and I was trying to paint it in really thin coats, but it's covering the model kit already. This is the Necron after the first coat. I've hair dried it already. It looks really nice, but I'm painting the undersides because the client likes it well painted. Much like the primer, the key here for a nice durable finish is to paint in thin coats and then use the hair dryer to force cure each coat. So once you force cure each coat, you'll end up with a really strong and durable coat after 24 hours. Durability is key here because these are gaming pieces. These are army pieces that will be played with. So again, hair dry, force cure each of the layer, and you'll end up with a really good durable finish. Now we paint with the Metal Color Steel. It's a bit dark too, but it's really shiny. So we're going for a zenithal effect that you have shiny top parts and really dull undersides. Just use flow improver to prevent tip drying and then paint away. As you can see here, I'm just painting the top part, leaving the undersides as black iron, or I mean burnt iron. So we have a shiny top part and dull undersides. So this gives a zenithal effect, but is more obvious in person. Now we seal this with metal varnish. You thin this 1 part varnish and 1 part thinning sauce. For people who haven't seen my other videos or haven't bought my book, my thinning sauce is 3 parts thinner and 1 part flow improver. You may pre-mix the thinner and flow improver thinning sauce in a mixing bottle so that it's easier for you to paint every time you need it. Mix well, and painting with a 0.4 airbrush at 25-ish psi. Apply in very thin coats and let dry in between coats. You may apply 1 or 2 coats depending on what effect you want. Now force cure the varnish, like use a hair dryer for a minute or so and then let it dry. And then now we do the washes. We're using Game Wash, Blue Wash, and Black Game Ink. The Game Ink stains very well, so just use a very small amount if you mix these two together. Apply liberally to the kit or the model, but make sure you remove the pools of the washes by absorbing it with a dry brush. Let this wash the first coat of washes dry, and then you may apply a second coat once the first wash is dry. Once the wash is dry, it will dull the model a bit. It's no longer as shiny as when you first applied the metal varnish, but that's okay. Now we dry brush. We dry brush with Model Air Aluminum. You could also use Model Air Chrome. Both are really good. Make sure you unload the excess paint on a piece of paper or tissue. But to be honest, sometimes I don't unload it well enough. It still looks really good. Dry brushing, I don't really dry brush as much as I should. But to be honest, it looks good on worn out metal, on wooden pieces, and sometimes rockwork. It's a very simple and super effective technique, and you just really need to unload the paint so that you'll produce finer dry brushing. That's it, we're done for now for this video. We painted the base color of this Necron Immortals. Next video, we'll paint the magenta OSL of the guns and the eyes, and maybe a quick edit of the base, which are green fluorescent OSL. I hope you liked this quick video. The roosters, I think, liked it. Like, comment, subscribe, share, buy my book, and until next time, saludos! I am Don. Welcome to my channel.